Joining us now is Jim Hoff. He is the Gateway Pundit. Every Monday, we do a segment on a cure for the case of the Mondays. Now, what do you mean by that? Well, Office Space movie, not advocating it, just saying there's a scene in there where the secretary says to one of the main actors or the group of actors, main characters, pardon me, sounds like you got a case of the Mondays. And Mondays are tough. Start the week, and it is, I think a lot of people get a case of the Mondays. I know I do on occasion. And so I thought, why not start talking to people and bring up stories that are inspirational about people using their godly gifts and how God's working in their lives and the challenges they've faced and how they've been overcoming them. And Catherine and I, my best half, she's beautiful. I love you, baby. Did you just say I love you, baby? Yes, I did. I'll stand by that. We were talking about the segment, and I thought, well, I had a couple clips from George Foreman, and it was just because I'm a boxing nut, and I also had Pacquiao, and I did Tim Tebow last week, and I was like, wait a second. You know who is perfect for this? Of all the things he's gone through, the battles he's faced, how he has been a man of the people and brought stories to light and done incredible journalistic work in bringing the rest of the story to so many of us that we've benefited from for years. And that is Jim Hoff, the Gateway Pundit. Jim, welcome.
Well, it's great to be on with you, Crane. Happy Monday.
You sound great. Tell me, what is the latest? And if you wouldn't mind giving us a brief recap of what you've experienced in the area of health and the battles you've been facing over the last year.
Well, Crane, I've known you quite a while, and I've generally been in pretty good shape most of my life. I enjoyed exercising, working out some. This past fall in 2013, in August, I thought I had a cold, and it wasn't going away, and I woke up one morning and lost vision in my eye. So I went into the hospital and found out that I had blood poisoning and ended up losing my left eye. I had 5 strokes. I had major heart damage. They didn't know if I would survive just from the damage to my heart. Today I currently have a pacemaker. There was a hole the size of a dime through my ventricles. So I didn't have very many days to live. And I also lost my left knee. So it was very challenging, very difficult, and a very painful time for me. But, you know, the miracle is that there are some brilliant surgeons out there in the world and in St. Louis, and they were able to piece me together and to keep me alive. And I am just very grateful that I was able to see a new year this year. And I just had my final surgery that I have planned, and that was for my knee replacement. So now I have another knee back in. I had that surgery last week.
Jim, when you are pretty much directing the Gateway Pundit and the amount of information and stories and writing and just having to update it, you saw that when you went down, people stepped in. And that must have been very encouraging and shown you that how you are loved by so many of us. And I wasn't the one who stepped in, by the way, that way. I just referencing people like Dana and referencing people over at Breitbart and Andrew Marcus, I believe. Tell me, how did you feel about that?
Oh, yeah, that was remarkable. Here I have this website. It's, as you know, one of the more popular conservative websites. And I'm sick, so I can't do any writing. And I had some wonderful people who just took over and kept the site going while I was sick in ICU for several days and in the hospital for 2 months. So, you know, it wasn't something I expected, and it's always, you know, it's just a wonderful feeling to know that there are people out there who, you know, step in, who help you out. and who have hearts of gold, and they're just right around the corner.
And Jim, one of the things, and I'm treating this like an interview only because of time, understand the fact is I love Jim. He's a brother to me. He's a brother to his family. He has been extraordinary. He's been a tremendous resource throughout the years, but also I've learned to respect Jim because he said no more. He said, I got to do something. And he got involved. And if there was justice in the world, he'd win a Pulitzer. I mean, the fact is he is an award-winning journalist, but he's taken he's had a tremendous journey, and he's a success story, one of the most popular blogs in the nation, and he continues to be because he continues to do the work. Jim, you spoke to the Lord meeting you and recognizing in that time of trouble that, yeah, there is a plan for you. If you wouldn't mind speaking to that, I don't want to put words in your mouth, my friend.
Well, I hadn't experienced anything like this before in my life, and I'm 52 now. I thought I was pretty young still to be thinking about death, although we never know when that day will come. But there were some dark nights and some dark days during this period. I don't know if I explained it to you this way, but this is what I felt like. It felt like I was on this train that was going, not sure where it was going, but people kept getting off. And then at the last stop, everybody got off at the last stop, and I remained in the train. And then it started going back the opposite way. And for some reason, I didn't get off on that last stop. And I don't know the reason why I'm here today, but I am grateful. And I am really just so happy to be alive, Trey, to have another chance and to get some things right. And I just can't thank God enough for the blessings He's given me.
Well, we love you, and we appreciate you, and God bless you. And we can't wait to finally have you over and just to connect. Jim, thank you for coming on tonight, sharing your story. I know it's got to be tough in that way, but I just want people to hear your story because you are amazing on so many levels. Love you, brother. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Trent. Love you too.
Take care. Thanks. All right. Now, live with honor in your life, compassion in your heart, and always keep the faith. I'm out of time. In Jesus Christ. Go to the Facebook page, like the page, interact, AFR Talk.